Look at that T2 sniper rifle. It's a beautiful thing, baby. It's a beautiful thing. And a T2 pulse rifle. We're going to go blow some shit up. Welcome back, everybody, to Empyrion Galactic Survival. I'm an old guy gaming, and I am back from my trip. That's right. I've been gone for a week on a business trip. So for you guys, it's only been like maybe 2 days. I think since you saw the last episode. For me, it's been a whole week. So I logged back into the game and grabbed a load of stuff from the, what was it? The Titan. Yeah, we were doing the Titan. I haven't brought everything back, but I brought, some of the more valuable stuff back to the base. And so we're going to get that stuff situated. I put, let's see here. So this is what's currently in the hover bike. Now, we found rifle upgrade kit, medium armor, and sniper upgrade kit on the Titan. Those were, some of our best finds. But then we also have in the general box right here, I put some of the major components that I brought back down below. And I'm trying to decide if I want to keep some of these or if I want to just throw them all into the factory, to get the resources. But basically have 5 T2 fuel tanks, a large O2, a small O2, another O2 station. I'm going to keep that and put that in the factory so I have 2 places I can get O2. The thrusters would give us some pretty valuable resources for the factory, but I am thinking about building a, kind of like a hauling CV. And it would be nice to have those and these RCSs for that, so I don't have to remake them. Not that remaking them would be that big of a deal, because I don't think those require like high-end ore. Let's take a look and see what those do require. So optical fiber oscillator, they do require 4 flux coils, so that's going to be like Sathium and Neo, I think. So yeah, we should probably hang on to those. I think those are going to be useful to hang on to for the time being. So anyway, yeah, so I also want to talk about something with you guys. So when I had any spare time while I was on my trip, which wasn't a lot, but when I did have some spare time, I started watching Project Eden. And I watched a YouTuber named Disturbed Z play it. Maybe some of you guys know him or are subscribed to his channel. And so he started playing Project Eden, and I started watching that and really got interested in trying that scenario out. And so what I'm thinking about maybe doing is maybe switching to Project Eden on hard mode. So basically playing it on the same settings we're playing this game, the vanilla-ish game that we're doing here, but, playing it Project Eden on those hardest settings. Would be really interested to try that and see how it goes. The thing is, though, is I don't have time in real life to have 3 YouTube series going on all at the same time and continue to produce, daily videos or almost daily videos. I just can't do that. So if we did switch to Project Eden, it would either mean that we cancel this series and we just move the hard mode series over to Project Eden and go from there. Or it would mean that we wouldn't, I could keep both of the series going, but there wouldn't be daily videos. So, we'd only be able to do a few videos a week for each series. So let me know what you guys think. If the majority of you would like me to switch over to Project Eden in place of this series, or you don't care one way or the other, just let me know in the comments what you think about that, okay? And if we get enough people wanting me to do that, or enough people that don't mind if we do that, I would like to actually switch over to Project Eden, okay? Now, if the majority of you want me to continue on with this series, then what I'll probably end up doing is I'll probably live streaming Project Eden on the hardest settings, because I'm going to play it one way or the other. I really like it. I liked what I saw and want to give it a try, but, give it a try on the hardest settings. And make no doubt about it, it's going to be brutal, right? It's going to be very brutal, because it's already harder, even on normal settings. So... But, that's what I want to do. I want to give it a try. So let me know what you think in the comments, and we will go from there, okay? There is one other thing that you guys should consider about this particular series, too. While I was away, as you all, I'm sure, know, Empyrion released Alpha 15 or 10.5 as stable. And so I have, of course, updated the game to stable, but we did start this on experimental. So there is a chance that, we can run into problems because we're not starting, with a fresh game. Because it was the experimental branch, it'll probably be okay, but you just really never know. So we do run that risk of potentially running into some game-breaking issues either early on or later on because of the fact that we're not starting a fresh game on 15.5 stable. So just kind of keep that in mind too if you're trying to decide if you'd like, me to do Project Eden or continue with this save. Okay, so we got that out of the way. Now, like I said, there are a few more things on the Titan that I left there, and I'll probably get them later on, but I got the most valuable stuff, brought the most valuable stuff back with me right now. So what I want to do is let's do a couple of things here. We're going to move the stuff into let's forget about that for the moment. Let's go to the hunting hover bike here and into we want the input controller here. Okay, so here we're going to put that, anything that's a component and or an ore or promethium. Most of that ore that you see there I got off of just killing golems on the way there and on the way back. The medium armor, let's put that in our own inventory. Wait, no, actually, can we transfer that directly to the armor locker? Fridge, input, no, it doesn't look like the armor locker works for the wireless. Okay, so let's just put that into our inventory because we're going to actually go put it on here in a second. So this is cool. We found that medium armor, so that's going to be an awesome upgrade for us. So we're going to remove this stuff here. We're going to take the medium armor off and we'll store that as a backup, I guess. But I do want to, now that we have medium armor, I am going to want to get a repair station going as soon as I can feasibly do so. Okay, so with the medium armor, we have 3 slots now. So we want to continue wearing the insulation boost and the oxygen tank boost. And I think we could do an armor boost, but this removes our heat and cold protection, but it does give us 1 radiation protection and more physical armor. So there's that to consider. Let's see, what else do we have, though, in the way of boosters? We got the jetpack boost, which would, all these are useful in their own way, right? So let's switch these over to our inventory, too. And if we go to the base general, whoops. I don't, oh, I do. I've got the EVA boost in here, but we already have one of those on our ship. The problem with the EVA boost is that it severely reduces our heat protection. However, let's just see how much it reduces it with the medium armor here. And then I just want to confirm that I do have, oh, I got a radiation. Yeah, let's grab the, well, we have 2. I wonder if that stacks. I don't know. We don't really need to worry about radiation, though, unless, we are in space or on the moon. I do want to see if those stack. I think they do, but I can't remember. So let's take a look. So let's say we have a space configuration, right? So our space configuration would be the EVA, and that protects us up to 113. So that's actually the base protection, I think, of the medium armor. Plus, it gives us 8 rad protection right out of the chute, which is really nice. So then if we put a radiation boost on, that bumps us up to 11, and then can we stack another one? We can. Okay, so that would give us up to 14 radiation protection. So I'm thinking that might be our space configuration right there. But we don't need that on this while we're on the planet. Okay, so what we'll do is while we're on the planet, oxygen tank boost is always going to be good. Insulation, we are now protected up to 140 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know, I think that's good. I mean, we're not really in a situation now where we're getting into temperatures that are higher than that, or if we do, that we're in a situation where we can't do something about it. And we always got a little handy dandy portable heater too. So I think I'd like to go for a jetpack boost. And I guess we could do a radiation in case we want to hop into the radiation zone, but I think the radiation zone is only 7 anyway, so even that's not really going to do anything for us. So I don't know, man. I'm thinking let's just give ourselves a little more temperature boost. Or no, you know what? We have this armor boost, don't we? So what's that do for us for armor? That gives us 297 armor. It reduces this a little bit, but not significantly so. And it actually gives us another rad protection too. So let's go with this configuration for now, since, you know, in the medium armor while we're on the planet. But then we'll, you know, we're going to have these for here for space. At least cold space. If we're ever in a hot space situation, well, you know, like lava planet, of course, we're not in space then either. So, all right, yeah, so let's do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the Clod, and we're going to put 2 stackable radiations in there. And you know what? Let's just put an insulation boost in there too, in case we do visit a lava planet and we need that extra protection. Okay, cool. So that takes care of that. We're going to put this back in, back in the general storage for now. No, actually, let's not. Let's keep that in here. We might as well store all of our boosts in the locker itself, because it's got some storage space for that. In fact, we'll store the medium or the light armor in there too. So let's go ahead and get our weapons upgraded. This is going to be awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into our input, and we're going to stick. Here we go. We'll put our sniper rifle in there, and we're going to put our pulse rifle in there. Okay. And then we're going to go here to weapons. And we're going to upgrade to a T2 sniper. Oh, that's a beautiful thing. I love it. I mean, even the T1 sniper's actually been a pretty damn good weapon. But now we're going to have a T2 and a T2 pulse rifle. Those are some really nice weapon upgrades for us. I love it. I love it. Okay, so let's let that go. Get cooking there. And is there anything else we need to pull off the hover bike? I think we're good to go on that. But, you know what, though? I don't want that in there. Let's put this in there. Well, we're kind of using the ammo box as general storage in addition to ammo. Okay, very good. Very, very good. That's a good thing. All right, so let's see. What are we going to do now? We're going to wait for our weapons to get upgraded, of course. And there's a lot of things we could do. I'm just trying to decide what to do next. I'm still trying to get my head back in the game from after being gone for a week. I do need to do some deco in here. Oh, I know what we'll do. Let's set up some more equipment. So we got some more fuel tanks that we put up over here. And I want to put some more stuff over here. So let's go back into our base and our general box. And so we got these extra fuel tanks here, and we got a large O2 and a small O2. That stuff we don't really need to do anything with. I don't know, do we need that many fuel tanks in here, though? How much fuel do we got going on right now? 67%. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to maybe put in another one. So let's go ahead and we'll put in one more fuel tank, and then if I come across another small one, we can pop it up there. And where did I put the O2? Oh, those are still in the other part of the base. That's right. Okay, I'm gonna leave this for expanding for 2 more capacitors when we come across them. So let's use this little section over here for our O2. So we'll put a big tank there and a little tank on top of it, and then as we find more, we'll fill in this section. So that gives us a little more oxygen capacity. In fact, if we wanted to, we could even go pick up the O2 tanks in here and move them out here and just kind of stack them. So let's make sure we're on retrieve blocks. And we'll put those up here too. Where did those go? Those... Did they go in my inventory? No. I was connected to general. I'm not seeing them. Are they there, or am I just blind? What the hell, man? Where the hell did they go? Okay, did they go into the hover bike? Oh, they did go in the hover bike. Because that's what I'm actually connected to. Okay. I wasn't actually connected to general. Threw me off for a second there. So we'll just stack these up here until we find larger ones, and then we can resituate them later on. Or, you know what? Actually, here, hold on. I got a better idea. Let's do this. Let's pick these back up again. And, that doesn't matter. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put these across the top. There we go. And then we can just pop the large ones in there when we get them. That works. That works. Okay, let's grab our shiny new T2 weapons. Oh man, that is beautiful. We need to put that on our own toolbar though. So we'll put the pulse rifle there. We'll put the Tech 2 sniper there. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. So we spend a lot of time in this area here, getting to our constructors and whatnot. So we could, where do I want to put that oxygen thingamadoodle? I know I could attach it to the wall, but I kind of wanted to put it upright on the floor. So these two slots are future expansion for more extensions if we need them. We could try this. Alright, let's tilt it or rotate it this way. Okay, so that takes care of that. Now, let's take a look at our factory situation. So I want to go back into general here. And if we go into our factory, we are currently working on our camo miner. Because I want to get that going so that we can then harvest meteorites. Because I'm planning on, as soon as I get in good with the Polaris, harvesting the rest of the promethium deposits on this planet. So that way we can, you know, start getting promethium meteorites, which is going to give us a nice supply of fuel. So, basically, this is the stuff that we need. So, we don't need iron. But if we go into here, and we could use the fuel tanks for the capital ship too. See, that's the thing. It's, do we melt this stuff down and get the resources now? Or do we save the stuff for later when we're going to need those resources? 27 deco consoles. That is a lot. Let's melt those for sure. We don't need all those ventilators. We don't need all these furnishings. The force fields should give us some really nice high-end resources for the factory. And if we don't end up using those now, we can certainly use them later. And I'm just trying to see what else we have in here that might be useful for melting down at this point. Let's melt down this old cockpit here. All right, let's try that and see what we can get out of this stuff. All right, so that boosted up our copper and our silicon. What's this going to do? Same thing, copper, silicon, and substrate. That gives us more substrate. This should have given us some... Oh, I was expecting that to give us some, like a restrum and some zascosium. Did they change that so you can't get those out of there anymore? Oh man, if that's the case, that sucks. Either that or you have to actually melt them down in a deconstructor to get the goods. Not sure. All right, well, we're getting really close on our copper and really close on our silicon. The carbon substrates, you know, who cares? That's easy. That's easy mode, man. Friggin' easy mode. That's the output controller. Okay, let's go back to general. I don't have any general in there. Okay, so let's make some ingots. We need copper ingots and we need silicone ingots. I'm just being silly. Ingots. Well, some people do actually pronounce them ingots. And let's just make up a little bit more carbon substrate here. And we should be able to go ahead and get that miner going in our factory, which is going to be awesome. All right, guys, I think the thing to do now while we're waiting here is we're going to hop in the Claude and we're going to go blow up some drones because we need that to get that rep up with the Polaris. Let's look at that real quick. So right now we have this far to go. Not too terribly much further to go. We need 900 XP to get to friendly with them, and then we can go mine the Promethium off their territory without pissing them off. And we do want to trade with the Polaris too, and all that kind of stuff, so we want to stay in good with them. And I think really the only way that I know of that I can do that, because we can't do quests. The quests are disabled for this default multiplayer scenario that I'm playing. So we can't do any quests, to get reps. So the only way that I know of to do that is to go kill drones, kill Xerax, and I think if we kill predators on the land, that might actually give us... we should check that out too now that I think about it. That might give us some good XP as well. Let's grab a full stack of energy bars. We farmed up a bunch of food in I think it was the last episode. Do we have a decent supply of ammunition for our pulse rifle and our sniper? I would say yes for the sniper. For the pulse rifle, we could probably use a little bit more action on that. So let's see, what are we doing? We're making ingots there. We made carbon substrate there. So in here, I'm gonna make a couple of stacks of... So let's see, that should give us 5,000. And we need to put a few more back in the base too, because I actually borrowed some of those the last time. Look at that T2 sniper rifle. It's a beautiful thing, baby. It's a beautiful thing. And a T2 pulse rifle. We're going to go blow some shit up. All right. Now we need to get an upgrade kit for our shoddy and for our rocket launcher. So we got that, and we got that. I should have actually started the silicon in a different constructor if I would have been thinking. So we need 30 copper ingots. Okay. Carbon substrate, I'm just going to throw it all in there. I don't care. We can make tons of that stuff. So now we just basically need 20... no, we need 8... yeah, about 18 silicon ingots is all we need, I think, if I counted that correctly. You're still making copper. Okay, you go ahead and keep making copper. Let's have you... You're making that stuff. Let's have you do the silicon for us. Oh, looks like we have enough already. There we go. Start production. Okay, so in 30 minutes, we will have our camo miner. I haven't looked to see what our base next attack is. Let's look at that real quick. So, less than 1 day. And 42% now. Those bastards might attack us while we're out and about. But you know what? The base should be ready to take them on. We've got plenty of ammo in our cannons and our miniguns. Projectile rifle rounds are a little bit low, but I'm not too terribly worried about that. Oh, oxygen's really low, too. Man, everything is low. Low, low, low. Fill her up. The fuel is getting low, too. So, with that, what do I have? I've got 36 little guys. I should have some big guys, though, too, in the output. Yeah, 201. Yeah, we definitely got big guys there, don't we? So, let's just fill this sucker up. Uh-oh. Timer already? Damn it. Okay. Let's hit manage. So I guess that did not pull from the output. Oh, that's because I was connected to general. No wonder. Let's just pop those in there and get us some full maximum fuel there. Okay, is the Claude ready to rock and roll? It's got fuel, it's got oxygen, it's got a little bit of of pentaxid. Not that we're worried about that right now. I want to look in here. Let's set that back to us. We'll set this to the Claude. So we got a little bit of O2. We got 1 stack of ammo. That's a little bit on the low side. And then we got some food that's spoiled. So let's pull the ammo out of the hover. We'll pull a stack out of there and put... No, not in the fridge. We'll put that in the ammo. So that gives us 2 full stacks. That should be good for what we're going to do. Claude does not have any extra fuel, though, does it? All right, let's leave that stuff in there. We'll go to the base, and we will pull out. We will pull out of output. I don't want to take all of those because they're pretty heavy. Let's just take 20. Yeah. Well, let's not even take 20. Let's take 10 because that's actually really quite heavy. So we have extra fuel for the ship. All right, guys, I think we're ready to do this. But we're also out of time, which kind of sucks. Okay, so next episode, go around, blow up drones, get XP. Try and get in good with the Polaris and get our miner going. And then mine up all the rest of the promethium on the planet so that we can get promethium meteorites and get lots of fuel. Okay, that's what's coming up. Now, I want to just once again remind you of our conversation in the beginning of this episode. What I would like to do is I would like to try Project Eden on the hardest possible settings of the game. So just like we did here, but doing it on Project Eden instead of normal. But I don't have time in real life to have 3 YouTube series going on and regularly release videos on all 3 of those. Because if you guys didn't know this, I also have a No Man's Sky survival series going on. As well as this one here. So what I would like to do is I'd like to switch this series over to Project Eden. Of course, we would start over and we'd play it on the hard mode and then, you know, have some fun in Project Eden. So if you don't mind if I do that, or if you'd like me to do that, please let me know in the comments. If we get the majority of you guys saying yes, then we will do that. If not, then I will continue this series as is, and I will probably live stream Project Eden on the hard settings. Okay, so that's where we're at, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, share out the video, and leave comments. Those things help the channel. I appreciate it a lot. I'm very glad to be back, and we will continue on with the next episode in, well, the next episode. All right, bye.